very special memory you have with your mother that makes Mother's Day meaningful?
Well, as we moved here to South Carolina, we didn't cook as much for Mother's Day. We started going out to eat. And so with her mother, because she wanted to be with her mother, so we would all go out to eat at different restaurants.
If it wasn't grandma, y'all would be in the kitchen.
Yeah. So we would go to Corral, a good restaurant that was in North Florence, in the hood. In the whole, I guess it was a club, but the food was good. But all the church people went, though.
No, that was West Florence.
Oh, West Florence. I'm sorry, West Florence. Sorry, North Florence. Sorry. Peace to y'all. West Florence. The other bottom. But those was good memories. Her being with her mother, because that's what she wanted. That was her desire. That's actually why we here in South Carolina, because she wanted to be close to her mother.
One of
the reasons before her mother passed. And so, because she was away from her mother for some 40 years. So, but being there, going to different restaurants, being with our family, because we are family-oriented people.
Sure is.
They're what we used to.
Yeah.
We still are, the immediate family. But anyway, as I said, that was the most. Oh, and when we went to the restaurant, I remember they made a comment about me, about my singleness, and then they're gonna say, "Well, I think you need to go on." My mama said, "Thank Lena, yeah, I think you do need to go on Christian Mingle." I was like, "Oh my God,
Oh, wow.
my mama telling me to go on Line and Date." But believe it or not, I did take her advice, but I ain't find nobody. But I did experience. It was not my experience, but I did try. I didn't find nobody. And then my grandma had told me I had missed the boat
with one guy.
With one guy.
That
So
she used to date.
yeah, so those was my memory moments. My grandmother and my mother was worried about my love life.
And now she's on the porch
And
trying to come on.
still on the porch.
What? Oh, okay. A memory moment. I like the memory of before she passed that we all took days and cooked for her. We all had a certain day to prepare a certain meal for her. Whoever her favorite was, whoever you like, well, that she liked for you to cook for her.
Yeah.
She liked for me to do the catfish, cabbage, and what was the other thing? Yeah, salmon patties. Yeah, she liked my salmon patties and catfish. So I would do that on most days that I would cook for her. But we all had a day, from all her kids to the grandkids.
Yes.
We all took turns before she passed away of serving her. And she loved it.
Yes, she did.
Now, unlike me, now with the cooking, I wasn't too keen on the cooking. You know, I didn't hardly cook. My husband was a truck driver, and I didn't have to hardly cook. So what I would do is I would make sure she have a meal, or I would take her, wherever she wanted to go. That's what I would do. Cooking.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, y'all non-cookers.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I mean, I knew how to
stand
cook. I just
corrected.
don't like cooking.
I was giving you more credit.
Right, you
You
were.
should let him continue that.
Well,
I didn't want him to lie.
Go ahead,
Well,
Alina.
we feel she for the 5 years, I did the cooking. That's why I do not cook now. The cooking, the cleaning, the cooking and the cleaning.
But she did her.
But-
Alina did her thing. Yes, she did.
Yeah.
She did.
Kudos.
Now let me get my daddy his partner on
Let me
Sundays.
take my hair off for her.
On Sundays, my daddy did. He
Yeah.
would cook on Sundays, and he
His
still
specialty.
that's still his tradition is cooking on
His
Sundays.
ribs. If it's not ribs, it's baked
Saturday
chicken or turkey wings,
Saturday
So-
night,
fresh butter beans, and some fresh collards, and some yams.
On the cob.
Or corn on the cob. Now those are his specialties. I don't even know what else he can cook, but he can cook those main dishes that I just named. But
All right.
guess what? I never knew. I know this not about him. I never knew my father knew how to cook until after we moved here.
Down here, exactly.
I know
You didn't
he
know what
said
was
he
in the
always
service for?
was.
I
I
didn't
mean,
know
he
he
always
was
told us he
a
was a chef in the service.
Yeah, never.
But I
knew
never
that
seen the
until-
evidence, you know.
I see the evidence.
But
of
then
his
one day he
food
cooked the
now.
yams, had them
on
things
the
sliced
table.
uniformly, and his ribs. I was like, my daddy.
Yeah,
know how to
after
cook.
Mama got sick, then we knew he
Discovered,
could-
yeah, that he
Because
know
I
how to
did not
cook.
know.
He did that very well.
And like for a long time, cause he
Well, he was cooking that before I left.
no.
That's
But
because
every
y'all
now
was in
and
Virginia,
then-
still maybe in Virginia.
No, I'm talking about before I left home.
I never seen him cooking.
Not in no kitchen in
I
Virginia.
never ever seen him in a
Maybe when
cooking,
y'all was
putting
living
pussy
together.
in-
Oh, maybe that's what.
Just
it is.
Yeah.
that's what it is.
That's
That's
what
what
it
No,
it
is.
you're right. You're right.
He didn't want to cook for all his children. It was too many mouths he had to cook for.
No.
He
But-
said it was just what you and
Tino.
Tino.
But he never did the
Dominic.
yams before.
He
No,
did the
Nana
yams
used to
like
do those.
every now and then. I know a
Well,
couple
not-
of times.
I know.
Holidays or something.
Yeah, holidays.
I
Something.
know.
to that effect.
I tasted before.
I didn't know.
It wasn't-
Well, we must.
Until I got down here, you know, y'all
But
got
Mama
down
must
here.
took the credit because I never
Never
heard
did.
nobody
But
say
no,
that.
I think Mama and Netta used to do them before.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, they never did them in
All
Virginia.
right, all right. You right.
I never knew.
Oh,
But
Okay, yeah.
no,
He said,
just keep doing it.
Okay,
going.
so then you know what? The other thing about this, as Angelo stated, how, as before our mother transitioned, we had things set in place because our sister was about to go to Alaska and she was about to have a fit because she didn't think we were going to be able to maintain.
No.
I said, listen, we got this. So you know what I did? I did a schedule. It was called CL and ML Living Assistant. So yes, everybody had a part.
Yeah.
Everybody knew what, as Angelo stated, everybody knew what they were expected to do. And I'm so glad that we came together and we did that because our mother was happy. She was happy that her grandchildren
Grandkids.
was coming,
Mhm.
her sons was coming and cooking, doing the breakfast and dinner or lunch. So it all worked. It's about coming together, whether good time, bad times, but being together and being on one accord. So, and that's something that she always taught us: love each other, be there for one another. Don't just, be a family and not be there for your brothers and sisters, not love. We couldn't even call each other names when we were coming up. No, it wasn't none of that.
Out of your name.
Out of your name, right. You could call my name, but not out of my name. You couldn't say, oh, Blackie. Oh, none of that. She didn't play that. And so, she instilled a lot of good things within us that we have passed on to our children. And so
Whether they do it or not.
whether they do it or not, it's been instilled in them. And so we're just grateful. And the lives that she has impacted, her legacy still lives on today, through her members, her grands, her children. And so we're just, so grateful to have had our mother with us for the years that she was. And so, our pastor and our mother, so it was, it was a blessing. It was different because coming up in a Christian home or where you have parents as a pastors, it's going to be a little bit different. But at the same time, it ended up balancing out. And I'm just so grateful for that. Yeah. And we love our mother. And we miss her dearly.
Love you, Mom.
Yes.
Love
you, Mom.
Mom.